Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Now in the box, Joey Votto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Now the Wade Miley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. This is popped up. Guerrero over to his left, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and there's one away now. Standing in, Freddie Galvis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ball even at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Freddie Galvis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Panic is there on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So striding in, Bo Bichette, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Batting seven, the first baseman.
The 1-1 home.
Number 44.
Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ready now, Aristides Aquino, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And he fouls this one off, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Up next is Danny Jansen as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next to bat for Toronto, Derek Fisher. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Weak grounder back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Senzel. He drew a walk his first time up. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Fisher is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Panik to his right. He has it on to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Right at the third baseman, and that. So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2.
Lucas
Sims comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 39.
Another 2-2 offering.
Jim.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-2. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
In now, Bo Bichette. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Irvin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jays off to a good start thanks to... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Phillip Irvin. The 1-1.
Irvin
is laid off for ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he popped him up. Hannock into shallow center. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
now batting, number 44.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the air to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, Kurt.
Riding in once again, Kurt Casale. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Reds are back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Reese McGuire will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Reese McGuire will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready once again, Nick Senzel. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now that
1-1. Here it is. Hit Weekly back to the mound. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And there's 1 away.
now back.
Here's Joe Panik. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Kevin Biggio will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1. Is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Into the box now to Oscar Hernandez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. All even now, 2-2. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Rendell Gritcher. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman.
Your attention, please.
All set for the start of the inning. Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. They're down in order. They trail it 4-1. Amir Garrett will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
For Cincinnati, number 50.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker in the dirt.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked. Made him look silly with that one.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Derek Fisher. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pickoff move to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Travis Shaw will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? probably a little further out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Travis Shaw stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Billy McKinney is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 28, Billy McKinney.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
High in the air out to center field. McKinney's there for it. He's got it one away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retire. Robert Stevenson goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Settling in now, Kevin Biggio. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Fouled off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And he struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Irvin is there, 2 down. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez. High chopper to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Drilled on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Suarez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McKinney is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score tonight.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.